go get a Zippy model then?
Very good, sir.
You may want to.
Okay. Is there any missions or no? No, right?
After he leaves?
I think he's back.
Well, someone's gotta man the front desk.
Got hardly a wink last night. Just glad no one actually came through the door. It's not that I know of. Morning.
Morning, courier.
There weren't any, unintended guests last night, were there?
No, so quiet.
Okay.
Haven't received any jump shot either, so...
Right.
Sorry to disappoint.
No worries, no worries. I might drop by the other, wolves' quarters. I believe the sergeant yesterday said something about, the wolves might pick up a contract from Barley Roll later on, so they need a courier to actually go there and pick it up.
There's going to be an internal meeting going on, so I'm afraid I don't think you'll be able to get in easily.
Right, well...
But you can try your luck.
We'll see, we'll see. Any time when they're supposed to take place? Morning to you.
Should be trail most of the days.
I see.
Good morning. I'll wait outside.
Aye, you do that.
Traveling merchant. Travis, I think his name was. At any rate, we'll be around. Keep my eyes and ears peeled, and if you happen to hear anything, do feel free to let me know.
Of course, courier. Have a good day.
Yes, sir.
Travis, morning to you.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Could use more rest, but the day is upon us.
Trust me and you both. Sleeping in a carriage. Well, you know, only so much a carriage can serve. I live down here, by the way, if you haven't seen it already.
Don't believe I've taken a propaganda.
My lovely house.
Cozy, of course.
And my horse. As I was saying, if you need a rider, or you're going far distance, I'm always willing to offer.
We'll see. Also depends on how many deliveries are intended to be made in a single day. The unfortunate part is when you receive... crates full of what? What you got in here, if you don't mind me taking a gander?
Nothing at the moment. I had to sell all my stock just to, I'm not in good with the, brass skulls here. Speaking of which I did want to ask, Mr. Arn was telling me something about, you being a part of this group called the Wolves, Iron Wolves.
Iron Wolves, yes, they're a mercenary guild. Run by,
I heard they were looking for hires.
Hires, yes.
Any way to get me out of this town, even for just a day, or getting some coin would be very helpful.
I see, I see.
I don't want to lose my fingers.
Well, depends on what particular look you're looking for here, or work you're looking for. If it's trading and merchandising, if they need shipments made, well, perhaps that's something you and I may be able to work in tandem with. If you're looking for, well...
Whatever I can get my hands on. And as well, I don't mind raising a blade. I've been a guard before.
Really?
An ex-guard, if you will.
Ex-guard?
Aye,
Where from?
me and my father, used to, learn together. Oh, God. A town... Where is it? What direction? North from here? I cannot remember the name for the life of me. It's probably changed since I've been there. I was a wee lad.
Not Abershire, is it?
That rings a bell. It might be. I haven't been there in a very long while and I was very young, so...
Well, I'm sure if you speak to the proper people within the Iron Wolves, they're more than happy to take whatever.
I was
help
told
it
that
is
was
they can
you.
get. Really? Well, I suppose I'll be the. Stepping stone into it, huh?
If you could leave a message and give me a good word, I'd really appreciate it.
Well,
Even
see
be
what I can
willing
do.
to give you some coin in exchange.
Ah, that's so. I'll tell you what. What's about let's go with 10 copper. I'll put in a good word for you. The Iron Wolves themselves are more than happy
course.
to take whatever hands they can. Extra blades, deliveries. A bit short-handed with everything going on, naturally. Very good, very good. We'll pop on in, put a good word for you, and I suppose see you back inside with the hustle and bustle.
Appreciate it, Ann. Thank you so much.
Got it. Hello there, Travis.
Have a good morning. What was your name again? Sorry.
Cade Shilbrouk. Yes, this is
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yes. What kind of merchant doesn't shake a man's hand, huh?
I didn't hear you, son. Sorry. Anyway,
Well,
have a good rest of your day.
right, you two. Don't get beat up so much this time in the ring.
Yeah, please don't mention that.
Listen, to be honest, you and me have both had a bout with that large man. Gave me a proper whooping as well, back in Ledford.
From Ledford, sir?
It was a while ago. I'm a traveling courier, so I come from many places. I'm actually originally from Gradia.
Actually, a question.
Hmm?
How are the grounds of Ledford currently? I've heard so great things.
Well, I would imagine, what with the Empire pushing in from the east, Ledford must be all but lost at this point. They've managed to push all the way up to, I believe they took Dunstead. Everything east of Oakenbrook is Empire territory at the moment. The siege upon Oakenbrook actually was lifted recently. Recent news, actually. I managed to make a delivery there myself. Word is, Lord Godfrey is still on the rise. Had a bunch of soldiers attacking guerrilla style from the Badaria forest. Managed to break the siege the Empire had on the city.
Oh, good on them.
Let's hope it holds. Well, take care of yourself.
Time is coin, as they say. Have a good one, Cade.
You as well. 10 copper to put in a good word? I don't suppose be such a problem. So long as he doesn't actually take any of my work. Hey.
Oh, Master Shilbrouk. What can I do for you today?
I'm actually here to put in a word from somebody. There's a traveling merchant in town by the name of Travis. He's interested in hooking up for some work with the Iron Wolves, be it deliveries and or sword work. Says he's used to be a guard himself. Asked me to put in a good word from him. I sized the man up. He definitely tested himself in the ring. He managed to face that large, boisterous man, Baylor, and he's not dead, so he must be worth something, at least.
You can take a hit or two, that's for sure. Well, there is a meeting later with the higher-ups in the Iron Wolves. I could tell them about it, give them a chance to suss him out about it.
Yeah, sure. Not a bad idea. And whenever this meeting is taking place, as per usual, put in a good word for your local Iron Wolf courier.
Always will, my friend.
Right. See you shortly. Keeping up this level of energy is crippling today, it feels like. Motion smoothing? No, we're just working at about 20 frames at the moment.
I'm in a very, very big hurry.
Was that an OBS thing? A lot of refugees still stationed outside the castle because of their invasion. We'll say I'm lucky enough I managed to pawn my way on there to the inside. Steam VR's motion smoothing. No, I have that turned off. Hold on. I think motion smooth. Yep, it's off. Those definitely were chains I heard last night, right? Figure I should keep this off at least for the guards.
Good morning, sir.
Morning to you. What the fuck?
Don't mind me, don't ask.
Like he fell in some cow shit.
I mean, he says not to ask, but Ten copper and I'll tell you what happened.
By the time he comes back.
Right, it's not every day you hear see a big boisterous man like him all bloodied up. Sure, I'll be right back. Are you okay? Did you, is that butcher work, or, did you just get butchered? Well, maybe. Now hear me out. Maybe I'm actually concerned. How's about that one? Would you believe me if I told you that?
worry about it. Ah. Yeah.
That's... That... I will say I'm almost disappointed. I was expecting a grand, you know, taking names back in the arena again or something. Speaking of, that Travis lad you fought, how was he? He, you know, I was asked actually to put in a good word for him with the Iron Wolves.
Best not. Being honest.
And, what's, why's that?
He's in debt.
In debt?
Let him pay it off first before you recommend it to anyone. Yes. He's in debt.
In debt to whom?
It's his business, not mine. He's hoping to pay it off in the arenas. He's supposed to, win his silver for fighting. And that didn't go well for him.
Chat, roll me a d20. In debt. And he offered me 10 copper to put in a word for him. So.
Morning.
Yes, morning. So here's what happened, right? Let's see.
Are you talking to him?
I am. I owe this man a story,
Yeah.
but he seems rather occupied. Is it?
He's either awestruck at the moment. You might have to come back to him later.
Been awestruck by Baylor's assets?
Oh, he did just walk by. Oh, he just ran off. You just missed him. He ran down there.
I'll find him later. I owe the man a story.
Ah.
Place is haunted. Drow magic, I reckon.
Morning.
I suppose it is, isn't it? Don't mind me. Yeah, morning. Good.
Do you always peek around corners like that? Very conspicuously?
Sometimes I just like it. Sometimes No, actually, no, I don't. This is very new for me. Very, very new for me. I've only recently developed a need to be conspicuous around certain individuals. It's listen, as a courier in the big city of Hardwick, of course, it's not uncommon to be targeted for muggings or whatnot if you're expected to be carrying some kind of good. So, you watch corners, keep an eye on one's back, and vice versa.
All right, well.
Yeah,
Have fun
Good morning
watching
to you.
your back, then.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I suppose it would be,
I have somewhere to be.
Take care. Yep. This tasted better yesterday. Well, can't complain. Something in my belly is something in my belly. Morning to you.
Good morning.
Early start today. Well, I suppose you early bird gets the worm. Those looking for a bite to eat. Bit of citrus. Did the citrus man ever find you, by the way?
Sorry, say that again.
The citrus man.
A little bit harder. The citrus man.
The citrus man. Did you not see
no.
him? The and I quote. Yes. That made sense. That's all I had to say, and it made sense, didn't it?
No, I have not.
He who had asked about our rabbit tails.
Well, listen, if
No,
you
I
ever do
haven't
see
seen
him, mind your ways, watch your oranges, or he believes them to be heretical, so it would seem, and may attempt to light them on fire or perform whatever he deems to be this lemon magic. Additionally, watch out for these, and don't let him squeeze them in your eyes. I encountered him back in Ledford. He's a crazy motherfucker.
You know, it's
I think I know who you're
useless weapons.
I left that book back in... I left the book back there, didn't I?
Sort of.
Yeah,
It's,
we flipped a couple things.
it is the fabled Lemonomicon, used to perform wonders of dark lemon magic or whatever it is. It's actually just a book filled with insults. Some of them were actually pretty good. I won't lie. Yeah. Oh, one moment. Hi, Lara, come here. So I'll put in a good word for you. They mentioned that the Iron Wolves are having a meeting later today with some of the higher-ups. If he says higher-up, I suspect Lord Cornwall himself might be there. And we'll see. But, so I did put in a good word for you, and, yeah, I tell you what. Here's 5 of your copper back. I am technically a mercenary by
you
trade,
really don't have
so
to, sir.
job is job, but, best
you
not
sure?
lose the entirety of myself. Didn't know what condition you were in, sir.
I just lost another 10 copper on betting in the pits, so God only knows I need it.
I seem to have a problem, or a big run of bad luck, one or the other. I'll hang around me long enough, and maybe some of my apparent karma or fortune will run over to you. Seems to be a...
I bloody hope so, sir.
Seems to be a... Actually, tell you what, let me show you something here. This is an autobiography of sorts. It's a book I'm writing. I like to call it Luck. It's the pending title because it is filled to the brim with encounters that I should not have walked away from, but here I am, still breathing. I suppose I haven't really been lucky in the sense of becoming a wealthy and fortunate man, but, well, lucky in the sense that I'm still breathing.
I'm sure. people would pay good coin to read them.
You think so? You think so? Maybe. Once it's finished, maybe. Actually, I just had a thought. Actually, what's about
Try selling it
volumes?
to the scribes here.
I could. What about volumes? Because I was thinking just you finish the book up and then release it. But what if there were volumes? I mean, I would hate for my luck to be cut short and no one ever actually gets to read it. You know?
That would be better, right?
Right.
Make a good story.
Volume 1.
Your first adventure.
Right.
And
right.
then people
yes.
would be drawn in, and then make more, and then they'll be wanting more and coming to buy more, and bam, you're making coin.
I like where you're going with this. I like it. I'm going to think very seriously about it.
You know what? If we ever travel on the road and we go to village, we could always attempt to, if you get more copies done, sell the copies we have and see how it goes.
That's
You know,
true,
word
that's
might
true,
spread.
that's true. Though I do wonder how much it would cost to get copies made of these things, especially if you have a scribe reprint the entire thing. It's going to be I'd imagine it'd be a bit costly. Tomes and books, the like, tend to be rather, pricey as they are already. But
Need to spend money to make money, as they say.
yeah, pretty much. Aye, tell you what. Seem like a good lad. It's about later during the evening we take this over to the tavern and maybe have a proper chat, get to know you a bit better. If especially we're going to be
Sounds wonderful, sir.
traveling together.
Partners, of course. Sounds wonderful. I'll see you there later on.
Got it. Had I rolled 10 or lower, I would have kept all the coin to myself. It's kind of like, staying good versus moving all the way towards neutral. Build reader loyalty. Not a bad idea. Do you like where he's coming from with all this? Let's see. I suppose I'll make my rounds. Say good morning. See if I can keep today a good day, instead of things falling apart inevitably later. Morning to you, Tang.
Cade,
Yeah.
good morning.
By the way, I may be making a run up towards Silver Reach later on. I know there's a mine up there, and there's any sort of equipment or materials you may need to requisition. Just come find me and put in an order.
When will you be heading up towards Silver Reach?
Well, potentially later tonight. Or early in the morning. May have a faster means of transportation, so it might be possible to make my way over there during the night and be back before the morning begins.
What is this faster means of transportation?
Well, I may be syncing up with, there's a traveling merchant in town who's also trying to get a good word put in with the Iron Wolves, by the name of Travis. He has a carriage, he has a horse. It's definitely a more efficient means of travel in getting packages and deliveries from place to place than walking is, so may be able to haul over a few larger loads.
I see.
Yeah. Pending, of course. It's got its trial stage, but if it works, it works.
Well, if you have an equally fast way back, then I'd be glad to go with you.
That's
It's been a few years since I've been there. And I believe there may be things there that I wish to collect.
Also pending. Depends. I mean, it is a carriage after all. I'm not sure how well it would do in the likes of pulling you around.
I can run.
Oh, that's right. You have legs. How could I forget? Anyways, I'll be sure to find you and let you know if that is the case.
Well, most likely be nearby the mines on the western side of the wall.
Right, western
Or
side.
in the town market today.
Got it. Sure, I'll
That
see you
way.
walking around. Yeah. Very good. Good morning to you then, Tang.
Good morning.
Not bad.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Jack. Hello. Oof. It's a bit nippy over in the shade, isn't it? Let's see if I can find somewhere to stand that's got a bit more sun. And if the guard is back, I owe him a story. Oh! Wondrous, wondrous. Hold on.
You, Cade, you probably have plenty of stories.
This man paid for it. I'm going to give it to him. You know, quench someone's curiosity. Ah! There you are! Yes.
Information?
Right, yes, I did get. I came back to give it to you, but I caught you off staring at the man's assets. Regardless, so here's what happened. So he walks out. He's all what appears to be busted up. Like, what did a slaughter just occur? Was he back in there fighting me? That's what I thought. You know, how much of that blood was going to be his? Get this right. How clumsy can a man that big really be? Because they say all the time, size makes you slower. That is not true at all. The larger, bigger, and buffer you are, the more explosive and speedy and fast you tend to be. It's just maybe not as much endurance. Sometimes. So here's the deal. Apparently, he tripped and fell over a bucket of blood. And if it's by the butchery, then I mean that makes sense to me. But what are they keeping buckets of blood for? Is there something that I don't know of? Is there an actual use for that?
Blood sausage, maybe?
Blood sausage? Is that a thing? I mean, do you just cook everything in the blood? Does it make it any tastier? I wouldn't know. Not one for, culinary skills, but so. And here I thought we were going to find out who you had to go chase. I mean, if there was a big fight and a murder going on or something, obviously, the town guard, as capable as you are, would have to deal with it. So keep an eye out for rogue buckets. Rogue barrels. Rogue barrels of blood, assaulting people, tripping over and making them a mess. And don't get it on your shine, of course, it'll rust things up.
Of course. I do also keep an eye out. There's a crow about this big throwing rocks at people.
What?
It's fucking huge. Threw
Throwing
4
rocks
rocks
at
at me
people?
yesterday.
Wait, crows throwing?
Aye, big
That
fucking
honestly
rocks.
sounds a bit like Reginald.
Reginald?
It has a name.
You named it?
I didn't. You know who named it. But I swear that crow followed us all the way from you know where. I'm gonna be surprised.
Wait, who? The you know who? There's a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
those. There are lots. I mean, he doesn't know who. And to be frank, there are lots of you know who's, and I don't know which of those you knows.
And you know
This is a weird.
I'll tell you.
This is a weird string of common here. Right. I will keep my eye open for stone-slinging crows. You hear that? Keep your head down. Stone-slinging crows are flying amok.
I heard Soma got hit by one in the face.
Shouldn't have
Aye, that
laughed.
was me. 4 times.
Well, there you go. You've got this thing. Unless it's like, it's like sharpshooting crows
Well,
throwing rocks at your eyes.
You can see a dent in the back of my helmet. It's
Holy
been
shit! How
progressively
fucking
getting
hard
larger
is this crow
throughout the day.
launching these rocks?
He just sits up back there. He just slings them at me.
Jesus Christ! I thought I had to go afford a
Oh,
sword
here's
first. I'd
the
best
funny-
save up for a helmet.
Here's the funny thing, right?
Hmm?
Before it got dark, this crow, I thought he was gonna throw another rock at me. He comes by, sits on my shoulder, drops a fucking copper piece on the ground, and then flies off.
Compensation or just pity
I
pity
don't-
pay?
I don't
I think
fucking
it's
know.
pity pay.
I think it's a joke to him.
Oh jeez. Well, let me know if you're looking for any more crazy stories about what's going on around in Adwick, and there's always something going on. I imagine it could get rather boring standing at the front and saying hello to people day in, day out.
Alright.
What you
All
got?
the captains that are on top of the...
We'll have like a deer run through the town or something like that and just run back out. Not cause any harm or anything. He'll just run in and then run out.
I should sit down and have a proper writing session one of these nights. Anyways, as you were, sir.
Take care, sir.
Yeah, of course. Well, he's in a hurry.
Probably off to see the fight.
Is that what's happening?
Two Bjornings.
Two Bjornings.
Out over there.
Oh.
Aye. I kind of want to see this.
Yeah, sure. I think I'll take a watch. Appreciate it. You have a good day, sir. Yeah.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Us getting thrown into the ring?
Well, here's about this. They start fighting with the guards, then one of them picks them up and throws them at me and says, "Aye, Cade, handle it." Does that sound familiar?
Oh, yeah, that sounds real familiar.
Sure, we'll take a peek.
What does that smell?
Probably piss and shit. And, more piss and shit. Oh shit, looks like we're late. Oh fuck!
Is that Baylor?
What the fuck?
I just won my first bet.
What the? I guess we came just after the good part.
Oh fuck!
Damn.
I would have put in a wager.
Is he gonna be okay?
Oh, look at the size of that lass.
Alright.
Let's go get on.
He's gonna take the wound. He's gonna see the wounds close up. What does he see?
Oh my gosh, my friend went.
Is we're deceiving out again.
You know,
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you.
After today, that you are going to have
See that in the ring sometimes.
Wow, Jesus Christ!
Hand it over.
That's what we like to call a unit.
She's just seen her yesterday. She was literally using a giant log to fend off this bull that was raging through the.
I do think I saw that. I do think I saw her walking out there with that thing. I figured, well, if there's anyone going to deal with a boat, it's going to be her, not me. Jesus Christ.
She whacked it upside the head and fucking broke his horn off.
There we are, my good man. There we are.
That is very exciting.
You need some painkillers, Baylor?
You will heal.
I mean, not including the bullets on yesterday.
Lock on your door? There we are. You sit here, breathe, rest, my friend.
Regular, probably semi-cruddy lock.
Okay.
I've seen you feel like something's wrong. Well, you know those old fuckers, but I've never seen it this bad.
Once we get out of this area.
Something like that, not life-threatening. That will cost you about 20 copper for it. I hope that you do not mind that.
Baylor, you fought with honor. I very much enjoyed that fight. Thank you. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, shit.
But I'm looking like an elf.
Want some liquid painkiller?
Oh my God. Do I get paid? Or
I suppose this would be not the greatest time to recommend you stop tripping over barrels of blood.
That was an excellent trip the first time.
Yes.
That's why I haven't seen him for the past 5 months. He's been fighting in his pits and getting his ass handed to him.
I imagine he'd be the one doing the ass
He did win
kicking.
one fight against another man called Travis. However, fighting her, that was a different story.
I don't suppose I get any portion of the winnings for the fight.
Well, It's a shame I showed up a bit late.
For finest 20 copper you can get my copper from him.
Alright. I'll go up to the man in charge and ask the cop from there.
Bath round 2. Man, thank you so much for the resubscription with Twitch Prime. Welcome on in, man. What hurts more, your head or your pride? Or both. Your guts. Good. Well,
I hope you're not spitting out teeth.
Just take care of yourself when I have an ale later.
I was hearing that he was supposed to get a copper here. He said that I could use the winnings in order to pay off what I healed him.
The more I linger, the more I'm likely to get on his nerves. I can smell it coming. I'm gonna excavate.
I could try and get some of the copper for you for payment.
No, probably a referee, something like that.
You fought with the other Bjorning woman and lost. Terribly.
Hey, your male friend said you were a courier?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Name's Stoss. I work right there. Runesmith.
Stoss, Runesmith. Pleasure. Oh.
Pleasure to meet you, too. Don't get too excited to see me.
Yeah, Runesmith then, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'm indeed the local courier. I'm partnered up with the Iron Wolves, and if it's got a place to be, come see me. That's what I like to say.
Alright, well, not sure what I can do for you, rune-wise. Maybe something to help your feet along with the travels. Dampen the footfalls, don't get blisters as much, maybe. I don't know.
I like to call those insoles. But, well, if I ever am in need of some good old scratches, I'll be sure to seek you out. Not exactly hard to find either. It's, you stand out. It's good. Good. Marketable.
If you ever need anything written for,
What?
I'm the scroll.
Fish on your lip or something, isn't it?
I'll keep it in mind.
Something on your lip. Steak or something, if you can afford it.
I might get out of here before the stench sticks.
Nice cup of gold ale would probably help.
Long after.
I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get to see that fight.
What a shame. It was quite fun, isn't it?
Do you fight in the ring often?
Ah, yes. You earned me a lot of money today. You did fucking awesome.
Great show.
Glad to entertain.
I think either way, I don't think we want to get on our bad side anytime soon.
Yeah, go figure. Well,
they think that they can get away with
good to determine who you should make friends with in this town, especially with how dangerous the streets can get. Maybe slip an ale or two, or 3 or. She looks like she's got a big belly.
I think she could probably drink a whole barrel and still be able to stand.
Chances are. Now, those Bjornings definitely are a whole nother breed, aren't they?
Different kind. Yes, they are.
You seen that big Bjorning lass?
Which one? The one with the big tits?
The big one, the lass.
I mean, they're all big.
She got the tit, yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Obviously, the lass would be the one with the tits, yeah?
Oh, I thought you were calling him last because the hair.
Right. You trying to find out how much of my time you can waste?
Maybe. Well, it depends. At any rate, yes, I did see him. Did you manage to see the fight that happened? Apparently she, is,
Oh, yeah, I managed to see it. I'm Sybil, I run the fighting ring.
Oh, very nice to meet you then. Cade Shilbrouk. What's that?
It's a handshake. What is this?
Gradian greetings.
Gradian greetings.
Right, so you said you saw her. She went that way then?
Yes.
Yeah, she has a wood cutting station that way.
Right, of course.
That Gradian shit really comes in handy. It's a good bailout.
I'm gonna have to start. You wouldn't believe it. I had a fucking hobbit run into me yesterday, and he reminds me of somebody we both met. I think he was a bit cute.
Which one was it? Did he have large hands?
Actually, yes, he had quite large hands.
You mean like the buff little bastard?
Yeah.
I did see him run
right
around.
into
Yeah,
me like he didn't know
broke
he
my
was
hand. And he tried to shake it. I just, like I said,
I felt like I was grabbing onto his finger just to shake it.
I thought things back in you-know-where was diverse. Definitely run into all kinds here. Didn't expect to see tridents this far inland either.
I know, I was surprised to see them too. Unless one of them was a surprise enough, but three of them?
Gee.
It's weird.
Oh, what's gonna pop up next? I mean, okay, we've got crows that throw rocks, so we can scratch that off the list. What'll be the next thing to surface here? What next, what next grand sight will emerge here?
Maybe more of those plant monsters?
Well, the plant... God forbid.
Good to
The gods forbid.
to get some small business going.
Yes, but
speak
I am
of,
not a drinker of my own thing.
Oh no, don't drink brew.
Tea is tea, yes, but I'd only.
I commented on her arms last night. I'm not sure if it went over well. I mean, a compliment's a compliment, but some people are...
I don't know, the kind of a shorter one with the bald head. He seems to act some kind of prince or king or something like that, saying that, oh, how we haven't recognized any of the great deeds they've done. I mean, how often did you see a Triton back in Gradian? Maybe once or twice a month?
Only on occasion. But yeah, roughly. I never talked to them very often, I'll be honest. Usually kept to themselves, or, stuck to their business. I mean, I wasn't necessarily of any use to speak with or interact with, so...
Yeah.
Not to mention I was young and,
Like as soon as they came
when you're a
home.
young man, a young lad, fishman intimidating. Not as intimidating as this hunk right here, clearly.
Honk.
I think he took maybe a blow too many to the head.
A few. Oh god, there's a joke to make here. I'm not sure I want to. Hopefully he doesn't get to sit back and... At least it wasn't trolls this time, right? Hooray, season 1 jokes. Well, I still need to get myself something proper to eat outside of this jerky from yesterday. Got a few left with me. Yeah, hello? Oh, by the way, 1 second. You needed that letter delivered over to Silverreach, right?
Silverreach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm swinging by the Iron Wolves den later today. They may need me to pick up a contract down south by Barley Roll. And,
That's pretty close, isn't it? If I remember from what he said.
No, it's not. Opposite side. So, here's the deal.
Oh.
Yes, Silverreach is to the north, Barley Rolls to the south. But, depending on, what it is that they require and whether that contract actually comes to surface today or not depends on which trip I'll be making first. But should you need, if you want to hand it off to me, I can put it into safekeeping. I can make that journey over to Silver Reach tonight if I don't have the barley wool contract by then.
The only problem is, you said it was a silver, right? Like one single silver?
Right, yeah. It's a bit of a distance
so
up north.
I have... Oh, I mean, obviously, and I, of course. The only thing is, I have one other thing that I might be able to try that might work, or this could be a complete insane idea, but maybe... I'm just trying to think. When are you going to be going over? Because I'm going to head out into the forest to help them. Would I be able to find you in like an hour or so just to
sure.
decide?
I mean, I'm not leaving till later
thank
tonight,
you.
so...
Okay, I'll catch you then.
Right, so okay.
You too, thank you.
Going somewhere, courier?
I've yet to see. Up north, likely.
Oh, up north. If so, where to? My brother and I might have business up there, I don't know yet.
Really? Well, Silver Reach, if you have anything you need... I know it's, I know there's a...
I need to talk to brother. I do need to talk to brother. That
do.
ding rings a bell. It could be the place we need to go.
Right, well, yeah, do be sure to, come find me if you either need something taken there or brought on back to you.
Might be ourselves. I'll catch you in a little bit, courier.
Sure
I'll
thing.
see what brother says.
Sure thing. I feel popular today.
Only one messenger in town, so I can only imagine that.
That's fair.
Places to go.
That's fair.
I
Well,
did happen to overhear your conversation with Tang. Planning on hitting someone with you?
well, apparently it's, I believe there's a mine up there, if I recall correctly. Silver Reach up north. He may be wishing to venture with. Apparently he's from there. At least I think he is. I don't remember. Either way, he wants to go back. He hasn't been there for a couple of years, is what he said. So there might be something for him there.
True enough. Well, I guess if you ever need another travel
We'll see. I know there's only so much coin to go around for, you know, helping with the travels. It should mostly just be a pop in there, drop off. Oh, fuck.
Oh, he's got the hole. Oh, he's got the humans going to mistake.
Was that common?
I have no clue. I don't even think that was Hobbish.
What was... Quite a morning in Ardwick. Hello?
Do either of you know much about different types of...
Different types of what?
Do either of you know about different types of wood?
Wood. I'm not necessarily, no, I'm a courier. Take messages and packages to and fro. Is there a bowyer, woodworker somewhere around here?
The Bjorning girl, the one who won the fight earlier.
Really?
She's the woodworker.
Right then. If
There is an elf that lives at the far end of town by the name of Lithel. She is the bowcrafter. She was speaking to me about understanding different types of wood, and that it would not cost as much were I to bring her an appropriate type. She would not elaborate on the particulars.
Well,
I am in need of one, as the animals of this land are entirely too skittish to hunt easily.
Well, if you're looking for the big-breasted, beastly woman, she recently went outside the gates here. Apparently they were going off into the woods for something. There was a small party of them. Perhaps if you take a gander outside, you might be able to see them. I don't know. Or I am a courier. How's about 10 copper? I go find them, relay said message, and have her find you, huh?
There are less crass ways to refer to someone.
Huh? It's just a humorous observation. To be fair, I don't know her name, so...
Learn some respect.
I mean, in all honesty, she did tell me her name yesterday, but I don't... She told me it yesterday, but I'm very terrible with names. I mean, it took me a few days to remember yours.
Look, I mean, if you're going to, like...
It seems there is commotion at the gate.
Really?
You know where the surgeons is, correct?
Please.
That man is bleeding.
Do you know where anything is? Escort them.
Huh?
Physician!
Go now.
Physician.
I think they need Soma.
Soma.
Oh, by Mithrax, that's
Let me see if I can find him.
Oh,
Shit. You seem to... Aye, where's the doctor? I'm trying to find the man, not sure where he is.
Where? They said he was somewhere over here. I don't know where he is. Where is he?
We'll take a look.
Take him to the church.
Soma. Right then. Yeah, take him up to the church. If I find the doctor, I'll send him your way. Mirandol. Has anyone seen Soma? Looking for him.
Soma was at my stand. That was earlier this morning, and he looked like to be heading back to the, I guess, like the port district.
Sure. Thank you. I wasn't able to find him there. Baylor! You would never know where Soma is, would you? There was a man they took in from the gate. He was wounded. Outside?
Most likely in the pond. That makes 3 injuries. Day by day, on the woods. Port district.
I couldn't find him in there.
Man. There's a surgery. Well, that's where he was.
Shit.
I've no idea.
Oh, great.
I don't have a thing. Okay, look, you elves, you don't do much for me in the meantime. But, you know,
Wasn't there a group of them that went out here? Was he with them? Yes.
I believe he's outside the walls. Do you mind checking out there? I can't leave the castle.
Right, sure.
I believe he left for the big group with that big yawning woman.
Got it. I'll go take a look for him. I mean, it is courier's duty after all. Sorry. Which way did they go? Ah. Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to have seen a group out here, have you? Large, yawning woman, a doctor, vice versa, wandering amok?
No.
Hey, thanks anyways. Maybe they know.
Yes, it's a blueprint.
Excuse me.
It's a design for a metal scythe.
You didn't happen to see a small party came out here moments ago. A large bjorning woman was with them.
No, I haven't.
Alright, thank you. Let's try checking the other side, maybe. And before, I'm running around looking for them for nothing. And turns out they're actually, already back inside. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Rapid time change. I've been out here. I've been looking all day. I could use some water. Thank God. These legs are made for running. Really, where the fuck are they? Oh, come on, it's my opportunity to make some here. Better than the swamp? I doubt it. Well, you don't want to go running all the way through there. May as well check. Maybe on the other side? Why would they all need to go to the swamp for? I'm being asked to find the doctor. Oh jeez, No, they wouldn't have to go out to the swamp. Don't see any good reason for that. Yeah, that was Baylor. I doubt they're in the swamp. There was a large party of them. Oh, there's someone out there. Who is that? Oh. Maybe use the bridge. On. I don't know. We'll talk with him later. We'll gander back, make sure they didn't already make their way inside. They look like a familiar crowd.
Right. Hey, you twink.
Have
you seen the sergeant?
No, that's what I'm looking for. So he didn't come back in then. Got it.
Shit.
Oh, right. Okay, alright.
Also, Twink, really? Fuck it, fine. We'll go check the swamp, make sure we cross it off. Not a fucking twink. Let's see. want to go in the water getting caught by leeches. Right. Around we go. If there's one thing I'm reliable on, it's being good on my feet. Sorry. Soma.
What track did you put there?
There's a couple of sticks that have only just been placed there.
Do they have any mechanics to them, or are they just pitfalls?
At the moment, just pitfalls.
9, 10, basically it's your major with a 12, and you are going to slip into this pitfall and at the last second brace the bottom of your the arch of your heel against the outside of it, with the spike just under your midfoot.
What the fuck?
Grab.
You were supposed to beat him over the head. You had him. What are you doing?
Fuck you.
So you have someone around making
Green man.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
There should be a safe
Soma! Soma!
but you are needed.
Soma!
Yeah, no, I am definitely needed.
You're needed back at the back at Adwick. Someone was brought in.
I know. I keep hearing from everywhere now. So much for me trying to go back here and have an actual conversation.
Let's go. Let's go. Courier's duty. Fetch the surgeon. Messenger. Backside. Backside. Backside.
That will be the one that's.
Sorry, not sorry.
We're gonna get out of here. We might as well follow them.
Yeah.
Oh, and we already lost them. Oh wow.
They went forward, right?
Oh god. Oh, I gotta stick it. There we go. Gotta leave in my fucking mouth.
Luck of Ledford, guys.
Ah, shit. Damn it. Sticks on the ground. Did you put that there too?
Oh shit.
Silva, not the police. Silva, only start policing.
Come on.
Alright, just quickly, leave me out of the damn swamp. I need to get back to the place.
Come on, come on. Thank you.
And all I wanted to have is a decent conversation to one of my closest allies, and I can't have that shit.
Welcome to Adwick. It's a busy city. People get hurt all the time. Not to mention, considering our, run of luck, can you really honestly expect to have any conversations without getting interrupted?
Oh, so much for me fucking going back.
I mean, you were technically the busiest man in you know where. I don't see any reason why that should change.
Out of the way, quickly!
Well, found him.
Yep.
You more supplies?
No, he hasn't.
Alright, basically, you're out of energy.
Found your doctor.
Thank you.
Right.
I don't know if you're offered payment or not, but that fucking helped. Trust me, it did.
You're welcome. Courier's job, Courier's duty.
For sure. Apparently so. You have my thanks, Collier.
I think some copper is definitely helpful for, doing Courier's job.
Yeah, of course he would. How about instead of that, I'll give you an ale tonight. How does that sound? Yes, Captain Horst?
Why are you sending people running through my district?
Because some people came up in through here want to attack on the road.
One of them is bleeding out and I needed
them treated in your spot. Seeing how the only fucking surgeons over there.
He needs to really get a more centralized place.
No shit, in the corner of the fucking shittiest part of town.
Okay.
Oh, hey, fella!
I just... Don't worry about it.
He didn't even stop
As nice as that does sound, everyone, I'm actually hoping to afford myself a bit of my own protection as the courier, or with the gangs running amok. It's a bit dangerous running around without a sword of my own or something.
How about this? Instead of money, you have my thanks, and we'll aid you when we can. How's that sound? For finding this fucking surgeon.
You gotta do any business in the poor district. Maybe one of my guys will keep an eye on you.
There you go.
Sure. Tell you what I can get, I
I
suppose.
do recommend maybe getting a plate.
That's what I'm hoping to afford here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, well that's
God damn it. All that bloody running around and no fucking... Just trying to get a bit of copper here. Can't get a sword off of thanks and good wills and good intentions and quote-unquote protection, right? Whatever. Suppose I'll go see if the Iron Wolves are up to anything. So, just so you guys know, I don't know if you've noticed, but, so, the sub and, both the sub and the donation settings have been changed, because despite the craziness of the day, Cade is in a very paranoid state. Guess not. Guess this meeting with the higher-ups is supposed to be happening later then, huh? Hell yeah, Scrumplet. Glad you're having a good time. Let's see what was going on with that man. One of Cade's detriments. If it's happening, he simply has to know about it. Is this the surgeon's place?
I'm going in, sir.
Yeah, I knocked. But no. That's it, we're going in.
Hi. Hey, you there? You ever seen anyone with a big blue in there wearing a potato sack, right?
I understood blue and
Big
potato
old
sack.
potato
Say
sack.
again?
Big, tall person with big blue potato sack.
Big, tall, birdie? You're gonna have to
Blue.
slow down your comment.
Do that.
Blue, do that.
I am talking to. Big, tall, blue, and wear a potato sack.
Big,
There's
tall,
a surgeon, something like that.
blue weapons and something like that. I'm lost on you, I'm sorry.
Big, tall, blue, and wear a big potato sack.
Big, tall,
Potato
blue,
sack.
wearing a potato sack. A potato sack. I'm afraid I'm not too sure what you're referring to. Sorry.
I'm not too sure.
Oh, I'll never find my snakes. Found the surgeon, I'll never find my snakes. Alright.
Okay, yes. Yes.
Alright, hold the buckfoot on the floor.
We gotta go to the other part of town. This part has nothing but unsavory types here. We need to find people who can do something.
What happened?
We was from Barley Roll. There was 6 of us. We was just walking the roads, and brigands. They was all dressed in rags. They had equipment. They looked like army deserters or something of the sort, and they attacked us.
We ambushed our party. There were 6 of us.
We carried Jeb here, and he's
Go on, boys.
and we
There's a
couldn't
tavern in
find
the
the physician.
There's a tavern in the town square. Go get a drink, clear your minds.
There's a tavern in the town square.
Barley roll. Interesting. The wolves were talking about a contract that may come from there soon. They were doing patrols that been down by Barley Roll themselves.
The way it all sounds, serves again. The way they describe them, the way they attack ferociously.
They said robes, gear, army deserters. What?
Whether it's actually them or not.
I hope to God it's not the servants. Is the man they attacked still in there?
He's dead.
What kind of wounds did he have?
Spear slash to the side of his body. See the blood on his shirt. It went from being gray to red.
Well, let's hope it's just bandits and not the servants. Thought I'd see the last of them back in Ledford.
I did too.
Were they attacked during the day? Don't the servants only strike during the night?
I don't know. Maybe they're getting more brash now that the war's fully on. I mean, we didn't see them in the last few days when the Imperials showed up.
That's because the Imperials were actively launching a siege. I'd assume they wouldn't want the servants getting in the way. But I thought they, was it fire or light in particular that they weren't keen of? I don't remember which.
I think fire, but...
Fuck.
Either way, if they are heading this far west, the next target is Barley Roll. Where do you think they're gonna come next?
Of course, of course. Well, I'm going to cross my fingers as hard as I possibly can because I would not like to head down to Barley Roll to face those fuckers again.
Neither would I. But if the wolves do intend to go down there, tell them to bring some good gear.
He's being far too lenient.
have words to try to make sure you didn't go anywhere.
Of course. And I am not planning to go anywhere after this moment.
Do me a favor, write down a report, and then you're gonna have someone either drop it off at the guards barracks so we can send it up to the magistrate.
Apologies, but I have nothing to write down on. I have no books, no nothing. That's
If
how
you need
bad
me
it
to
is
fetch
here.
something, I am learned. I can read, write. Just get a piece of parchment and I can get whatever it is you need made.
We just need the details of how he died, just so the magistrate knows.
Well, I may not know, but those few that were here before me should have the details.
Should I go find them for you? Bring them back?
No, I can, if you want to just go grab some parchment, I can fill in with the details.
You know everything.
That's what you can do.
As much as I can.
Oh, sorry, sir. Apologize.
Is that
Write
all,
it down.
Captain?
Yes. If you know what happened, just write it down. The guard barracks right outside the poor district. There should be a slot. We'll be able to get it. If you would drop that off, that would be great. Sergeant.
Of course.
You were either collecting or doing whatever you needed to do to keep your business running. I personally do
And I
not
will
blame
stay
you.
within the wall, and I will stay within the walls to make sure that it is kept up.
Though, if there is this friend of yours that can help you with your situation, I recommend convincing them to come and help you so there's at least more of you in town to help.
I'm afraid
when
that's out of the
anything like this
question.
happens.
She is outside of the walls, and I would need some understanding from either some of the guards or one of them that has made the traps within the swamp in order to get back to her. But I'm afraid that I'm not going to risk my life any longer. What the hell? I'm not going to risk my life any longer for anything of the such.
Anyway, I've held up your time. You have a body to clean up.
They said something about assailants in robes, geared. They assumed they were deserters.
Anyone with an Adwick, I suppose.
You think it might be the servants?
Crying up a storm.
Yeah, I know, right? Every time I walk out the fucking walls, someone dies. I feel like it's more of a fucking curse at this point.
Hey.
Please don't touch me. I've had enough of the shit that I've been dealing with. From everything that's happened in the past, nothing has gone right on me. Nothing. That's why I live here. I have no medicine, no bandages. The only thing that I have is the fewest of my tools. Hell, I've sold some of my mother's own shit in order to get in here. I'm not alright. At all. I wish I could, but I can't even have a normal conversation with some other person, with Iandil at the very least.
Roll me a D20
try
chat.
and see if we could see each other again and if we could cooperate with one another again. But no, it doesn't happen. A few people already over there that I've paid to help protect me got hurt with some of a few traps that I didn't even know about that were just placed there, along with several others coming in. You almost getting hurt. And now someone's dead on that fucking bed because of me. Because I wasn't there, and even if I was, I had nothing. With the shortage going around and about, it's only a matter of fucking time. And it's like I said in Leadfoot, it will soon fall. I didn't want to have to say that. But now that I'm seeing it again... You've done what you can. I'm sorry, but there it is. You can't make me happy from something like this. Nothing will. I can't do my job if I don't have anything.
We'll be traveling soon, probably later tonight, be it Barley Roll or Silver Reach. If you need to fetch some supplies, some bandages, I can try to bring some imports.
Well, I wish I can give you a list. Because one, I'm not going. Two, if I had something to write down with, I would, but I don't. Yes, madam, what is it that you want?
Are you any good with fixing bones?
If it's dislocated, I can help, but that is the only thing that I can do at this given point. I will not be able to bandage it, for I have no bandages.
That's actually what I'm here for, to help you with that.
This is Travis. He's a traveling merchant. Him and I are likely to be.
I know. I've met him before. I've seen him before. He's come in here one time, and I bought a stone of good fortune from him, in which I feel like I don't even believe anymore. Yes. Do you have?
That can work, of course. I was wondering how much you would, how many you want, how much you want them for, things like that, and I can secure them pretty quickly. Well, how many do you need? Give me a rough number.
Well,
yeah. Flips to the end of his book.
If I would say,
rips out a
if
sheet
I
of
would
paper.
say by a blessing, if it was a blessing, I would need at least 10 to 15 rolls of just the bandages alone, and if anything, medicines for sickness and just for infections or anything of the such. I just.
Soma.
And what do you usually?
Hold on.
What are your bandages?
Soma. Ripped out a piece of parchment from the end of my book. A quill and a tad bit of ink is on the table there. Write down what you need.
Hi.
I'll give you a quote.
A question. What do you usually? What are your bandages usually made out of, or what do you prefer?
The smoothest of some sort of wool. It's some of the ones that would just stretch a little bit would be able to go around the body very easily. It's something of the sort. I'm sorry. I can't think at the moment.
It's fine, it's fine. Just write down what you need, give the details. Any sorts of equipment, bandages, medicines, material types, etc.
10, 15 rolls.
And you're capable, you know what you need.
God only knows I need the money.
Medicines for the simple sickness of coughing, headaches. There are things of the such, that including.
I think I only have 2 days left anyway.
There we are. Here, several other medicines that are listed within there. Basically, you're going to be seeing the entire stock of just all different types of medicines and such that would just be like, well, deep within the castle walls, I guess. Nothing of what I have here. Hell, even 3 bandage rules would fucking do. But
See
yes,
what they have.
10 to 15 if you even have them.
And maybe swinging by both Silver Reach and Barley Roll later as well. If one doesn't have enough to fill out this list, then I'll see what I can do about hitting up the other.
Anything you can find within that list is better than fucking nothing. It's better than fuck all.
Right.
I'm supposing you'll need a carriage.
It sounds like this is going to be a rather large delivery, so I suppose the two of us can work on this together. I'll speed up the delivery, that's for sure. Right. How much is on you for this quote? Give us something to purchase what we need, and then we can fill you in with the rest over here. You know, delivery fees and whatnot.
I have 3 silver and 101 copper. How much fucking shit do you want?
Let's stick with
money.
as 1 silver for now, just so we can make sure we have enough to actually purchase all the materials needed. And I'll fill you in if we require any extra, and then service and delivery fees after we return.
All right.
Right.
I wish you two the best of luck, and hoping that you both will find wonders of supplies. Because if you do, many lives will be saved here.
We'll make it quick. Find what we can.
We'll find it.
At this given point, that's the only thing that's going to make me smile. At the very least.
Any reason to get out of this city and not be near brass skulls is better than anything, you know.
Guess we're all looking for reasons to dip out for a day or a night, huh?
I'm going to go out and breathe. Please leave me be while I'm at it.
Come on, lad. Well, if you're up for it, I'm thinking leaving at some point during the night would be an idea. It's a bit safer that way. Able to evade wandering eyes during the day. Potential bandits on the road. Fortunately, we should be able to travel a little bit quicker with the carriage.
Of course.
I did put in a good word for you with the Iron Wolves, as mentioned, and
Of course.
I need to get word from them later on to see if I do in fact need to pick up that contract from Barley Roll. So what we may do, what might actually be a better idea, if possible. It's likely we may make the venture to Barley Roll first, see what supplies we can pick up down there. And meanwhile, if there's this other Iron Wolf contract as well, grab it while we're down there. And then Silver Reach is up to the north, so we'd have to come back towards Adwick anyways. While we're here, maybe drop off what we have with Soma, so we have something to work with in the meantime.
How much did he say he wanted for it?
You
say silver for all the stuff we get?
Right. Well, the way I'm thinking at the moment, I mean, times are hard. We're all rather pressed for coin and the like, but I'm thinking we'll use the silver he gave us to get what.
You'll have to let me know if you're actually going to Silver Reach. I've got news from that, so you know. Might not be the best interest for someone like me. But I'd like to see if I can actually get there. So, let me know if you're actually going.
Going to Silver
I'll
Reach.
consider it.
Well, we do have a small caravan at this point, seems like. That'll be going up to Silver Reach. Could give you a ride on...
cost money, though.
Yep, I'll give you a ride on this man's carriage.
If I'd rather just walk.
The carriage will take us a bit faster.
Quicker, but less dangers on the road as well.
How much do you charge?
So you looking for a round trip, or are you going to be staying there for a bit?
No, I'm probably coming back as soon as I can, depending on if I even want to go. I might actually just have you do what I want to go do there.
Well, depends what
so
you
there
need done.
And back, let's say 40 copper.
Sounds fair.
20 for the ride there, 20 for back.
That would sound fair, but unfortunately I don't have the money for that. So I might just have you see if you can figure out anything about the Metal Man.
Metal Man? What do you want to know about him?
If anyone knows about him from there. He said he's from there, but brother and I have gone through all the records and can't seem to find anything. While I'm inclined to believe him, I'm also a little skeptical.
I mean, what is it specifically you're looking to find out about the Metal Man? What's your interest? I mean, far be it from me to be poking my nose into your business, but I mean, if I'm supposed to find information for you, it's hard to know precisely what to look for if I'm lacking some of the details. Really want to know
Let's
about
keep it
Tang.
simple. See if anyone knows of him there, and where he came from if he's actually from there.
I see. I should be able to fetch that information. Let's say 20 copper for just simple info.
Sure, if you come back with the info, I'll give you the copper.
Sounds fair to me. Right. In that case, I'll probably see you either tomorrow or the day after.
Alright. I'll be waiting.
Interesting.
So I was thinking probably 40% for yourself and 60 for me, considering I've got the carriage, the boxes to carry things. Does that sound fair to you?
40-60, 40-60.
This is considering for, basic jobs like this in the future.
Right.
And I won't make you pay every time just to travel on carriages either.
That's fair. Carriage travel does come in
Business
handy.
partners.
Chat, roll me d20. Well, let's see. Tell you what, that'll make do for this trip in particular. The lad's paying for a bit of information. I in particular am learned, know how to read, write, and gather information, so as about the trip here for the doctor, we split 60-40, and I personally will handle the business for our esteemed rune crafting friend here.
Of course. Nah, I wouldn't. That's your business, sir.
Yeah.
Only
That
the
works for me.
supply gathering and things like that.
Right. We head down, see what we can gather with full silver in regards to whatever he needs. I'd prefer to actually fill out the list before anything else, so we may have to make a bit of an extra expenditure of our own if it is possible to purchase enough to cover the whole list if it happens to be more than a full silver. All that means is that when we come back, we just put it on his tab, let him know what the extra is for the cost of the imported goods, and then delivery fees.
Just
all
as
comes
a
afterwards.
heads up, I'm trying to make as much coin as I can in these next 2 days. Rascals, first day here, told me I needed to make 5 silver in 3 days. For each silver I don't have, they take a finger. I'm in that, so
Rascal. Really?
Sorry if my prices are over their top.
How did you get yourself involved in that?
It's a long story, to be honest. Not one I really want to tell out here in the open. I'm not a bad merchant, before you get any wrong ideas. Trust me, I want to be as far away from possible from then as I can get, but...
Right.
So that's why the percentages are so higher than the others right now. As soon as this whole thing is over, and I paid my debt, by all means, I don't mind making things 50-50.
Right. Well, you can relay the tale to me another time, perhaps over some ale.
Sounds good. I'll let you get to your business.
Right then. Talk to you shortly. Rascal, really? Still wish I was able to bother the guards for some coin instead of hey, we'll keep an eye on you. It's your job, you're supposed to keep an eye on me. Oh, fuck.
You seen that Bjorn?
The girl. She went to her shop. She had a log, so I think she's working.
No, that's not true at all. That's not true at all. I typically play my character as much as I can. Simple things like that, I've decided to make it a new dynamic because Cade is riding this line between being, neutral good and true neutral very hard. He's leaning towards true neutral. So, sometimes he's trying to figure out how to and when to act like more of a mercenary, an Iron Wolf, and, demand his fair share, know his worth. versus reaching into that better side of himself. Had we reached lower than that, chances are he would have fought for 50-50. But because of the roll, he decided to settle for 40-60 for now.
Brigands, swords.
Help the lad out, especially if it's meant to be his traveling partner.
Hard to make the roads, but I got the map that I was looking for.
Good.
So kind of sticking to
The coffee incident? What was the coffee incident? Toast to Bernard, thank you so much for that resubscription, man. Deeply love you and appreciate you. Show that love, ladies and gents. Mwah. Oh, yeah, so. Donations and subscriptions, gifted subs. Those have been changed up to play to Cade's paranoia at the moment.
Yeah, just that.
Good luck. Good news for you. I had some time with our mutual friends who hit me running the flying pit. I get close to
There are means which should be only sick of it. All these people ask for is copper.
Yeah, I recall that. Look, that was a while ago. I hardly had any dice rolls last season as Cade. Something for Whisper? Yeah, I think there should have been one there, but I think I had changed to gifted subs.
Pack of wolves attacking the farm. There's a pack of wolves attacking the farm. You look something to do.
Something to do. Okay, let me just walk out there and kick them.
You never know. They don't at all.
I really want that blade back. I'll take a gander. Evening. Wait, when did the sun go over there again? These wolves attacking the farm. Really? Hey, there's a... You've got a dog problem?
Very sticky situation. Yeah. Also, just to make sure I don't forget, here's the silver. What, more like 100 copper.
Right, sure. You have the letter? I mean, obviously anything.
And the letter is back at my house. Before you head out, or I'll see you after all this fucking shit goes over. I'll bring the letter to you.
Right. Well, it shouldn't be hard to find.
Thank you.
Alright, how much is on me at the moment?
Oh, just look for Stonehammer. I mean, you remember Adric. I'm pretty sure his family's very similar.
Yeah.
Sorry, we have to go.
Yeah. Stonehammer. So, we start off with 1 silver, 50 copper. We got 10 for that guy's story. We got 5 for, from Travis. So, but, oh, fuck, okay. Well, that's a problem. I'm just gonna keep my distance. Interesting. Or watching, why the hell not? Okay. Yeah. So that's 65 plus I'm holding on to 2 additional silver. So I'm currently holding on to 3 silver. And bloody fuck is the scribe doing out there? 3 silver, 65 copper. Nope, 3 silver. That's what we're holding on to. Well, 115 copper technically. 165 copper technically. Really out here playing with wolves? does fish go? Fish taco. Do I even know what tacos are? I don't think so. If only I had a sword. Bloody creatures killed the bull. Ooh. Does it? Even as an iron wolf? She sure knows how to use a spear. Yeah, sword does equal money. At present, I'm an unarmed man. Had it for so long, I feel naked without it. He must have had it reforged by now. It was in bad shape, but hopefully no one purchases it off before I can get it back. Yes.
Have you happened to see the surgeon or apothecary anywhere?
Fuck's sake. They were inside last I saw them. Who's wounded? I will have you know, man, now the man is very low on supply.
A wolf.
Oh, great. Well, I will, I'll fetch the man. I'll go find him, I'll scream at him to go and head out to the farm. That's about 10 silver for courier duty. I actually didn't get paid. The other guards decided to jip me for the last time I had to run around the forest to go find the surgeon the first time.
10 silver?
No, it's copper, copper. What the fuck? Did I say that? 10 copper, I'll go find the surgeon.
Yeah.
Again.
Fine. Here.
Thank you. Well, it makes up for the, makes up for those other lads. 10 silver? No, 10 copper, 10 copper. Greetings, greetings, greetings.
He was dealing with the local.
Look, I'm the runner. It's my job to go find people. Yeah. Which one's the... Not here. Listen, I ran all around to go find, they're like messenger, go do messenger things. They didn't pay me for it. So this time he is. Fantastic. Look, they're Adwick guards. They're paid well enough.
Beforehand, though, let's go and check with them and see if the situation is good.
Have you seen the surgeon around, Soma?
Don't even know what you're talking about.
Ah, never mind then. Hey, you'll never guess who I'm looking for again this time. Surgeon Soma, have you seen him?
Yes, actually just a while ago.
Where'd he go?
Not too long ago. The last time I saw him, he was heading back, I believe, towards, where he's staying.
Got it.
Now, but towards, like, the port section. That was the last time I saw him.
Last time you saw him. Got it. Thank you.
It might have been a trick of an eye, but from where we were standing, they were that big.
Wait, you.
Ah.
Did you see the wolves?
They what?
Did you see the wolves?
You see the what?
The wolves.
The wolves. Yes, I saw the wolves.
The wolves.
Yes, the wolves are big. I'm trying to find a surgeon. You lie down, elevate yourself about like maybe 3 feet. No, 3 feet. They're big. Where is he at?
Wait, he passed me going that way a while ago.
Thank you. I'll be back.
In the cavern or past it?
I'll be back. Mr. Doctor.
Not the church. Running like that with your hood up, lad, you look mighty suspicious.
Well, you know, Corey's got to protect himself. Have you seen the doctor around?
Soma?
Yeah.
Market, last time I saw him.
I haven't seen him.
Alright, thank you. I said it was coming this way. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to have seen the doctor anywhere, would you?
I think I know that voice.
Do you?
I could be mistaken.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I think I recognize you too. Sorry, I must reminisce later. I need to find the doctor.
The doctor. I seen him. No, I've only just come to town. He'll be on his way.
We'll catch up sometime soon. Right. See ya. Where the fuck is this stupid doctor? He didn't come back out, did he? Excuse me, have you seen the doctor anywhere? Should get them a pager or something, shouldn't I?
I'll just run it against this.
Towards the tavern. In the tavern? I'll check the tavern real quick.
I think we
I mean, he knows all about
Soma! There you are.
Yes, is there something you want?
Yep, just the person we're supposed to look for. Wolves. Wolves attacked people. You're needed. I
Can
told
someone not get fucking injured? I have nothing to help them with.
That's what I told you. I don't know. Lick it clean or something. I don't know. They gave me copper to go find you. Out towards the farm. I know, you know who and Fish Lady were out there, so you can speak to them about what happened. You should find them on your way out.
Doesn't even matter. I shouldn't even be outside the fucking wall.
Busiest man in Adwick now, isn't he? Fuck. Poor man.
Coming through. Excuse me.
Okay.
Coming through.
You're careful there.
She hasn't gone out today.
Fucking hell.
Right. She got there, big boy.
Big ass wolf.
Big ass wolf.
Yeah, you can come on through.
Should be walking around with this much silver on me. Let's only carry what we need, maybe at a minimum.
Convenient then.
By the way,
Yes. Just to give you further proof of the look.
That sells fiber, considering you're the surgeon. I think stitches are composed mainly of fiber. Do you know where I can buy some? Fiber.
Let's just go drop some of this coin back off. Shouldn't be walking around with so much inside the city anyways. I do wonder what Saravath is up to. Don't think about it. You said you wanted your space and time. Seems like that's what she's giving to you, right?
Hi, Cade. Is it over here?
I was over by the farm over here, but I mean, it was that group over there with Mirandol and the others. They were the ones fighting the wolves. Back that
So
way.
no villages were under attack then?
I mean, it was out by the farm. I saw them all fighting amongst each other. They said they needed you, so naturally, I assume someone was hurt. Check in with Mirandol. Some of the guards over there, maybe they'll know.
Okay, that's who I got to talk to.
All those things that she did say last night. I've been thinking about them. It's just... certain things don't add up. I don't believe her for a moment when she says they were aware of our plan to escape. I feel like it's just a cop-out. I don't expect her story to change. That being said, I know it's true that I am of no use to her. Back in Ledford, where I was her owner, she couldn't walk around during the day as a free drow, a free person. She needed someone there to hold the leash. She didn't end up somewhere worse. I was her owner, her master. Clothed her, fed her, gave her a place to stay, company. But now she has that and more. She works for the scribe, Mirandol. Obviously, both of them are living a cozy, comfy life, despite what they say. Miranda will say it's not comfortable living, yet he walks around with armed guards at all times, fancy robes, fine home, warm meals. If that's not cozy, then what is? So then what the hell would she need me for? That's what I don't get. Don't even have a sword anymore. Broke. Basically doing my best to swindle the guards and everyone else for a bit of coin to get a message or play fetch quests. So then what the hell would she need me for? That's what I don't get. Miranda himself said it was always a matter of it was always a matter of my usefulness to her. In hindsight, that much is clear. So that's what I need to figure out. What use does a broke, mostly defenseless courier have to someone like her, who's got what she needs? Just doesn't make sense.
She's a monster. Monsters. You've all come from sludge.
Oh, thank you.
You've all come from death
Then
itself.
what do we fucking do now? What do we do now? That's the problem.
Thank you. Hi, Jack.
We need
have
to
no
make
leverage.
money. We need armaments.
Even if we do get armaments, he
find
could send the
extra
entirety
drugs.
of the guard to try and kill us like he did her.
What happened?
You're not busy, little farmer. I would like to talk to you about something later.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I don't know. I've got 90 compa to my name on.
I fucked. Unless we figure something out.
In answer to your question,
Buy some time.
Shilbrouk. It looks like Thessalor is making his moves and taking care of loose ends.
Thessalor.
he attempted to chop off Saravet's head.
What?
Ordered to have her executed. Was almost successful.
When? Why? How? She's been...
Get over yourself. She's a fucking traitor to all of us.
It's a shame that he wasn't successful.
It's either that or he's used this piece of publicity to lure in closer to
get her
us.
in with us.
Get close, make her trust us. That's my bet.
You might be right, but either way.
Kill.
And we have two choices.
What the fuck?
We'd either manage to kill him first.
We flee Adwick.
Either option isn't good.
There are games that could do it for us. But it costs a heavy amount of silver.
That's a big target. It would cost a lot.
That's 3 guards. 15 silver, 20 more.
Fuck. Might even cost us a whole gold piece.
It's a king's ransom.
Not even.
No use in standing out here in the open.
He's gone now.
No.
We might be able to get back in the
Back
city
to the
without
shop.
getting harassed.
Get these knives sharpened. Not more there.
Right. We'll do that.
Liz, we're moving. Come on.
I have, deliveries
Listen.
and errands to be run up north by Silverreach. I'm speaking with the Iron Wolves later on. They mentioned there may be a contract that they're picking up down by Barley Roll. I don't know if you heard, but there were a few men who were brought in earlier, beaten and bloodied. Apparently they got mugged by...
I just heard.
Yeah, rogue figures down by Barley Roll. But chances
What
are...
I heard is they were just people who look like deserters and such.
Likely. By the way, it's Chances are I'll be making a trip down south relatively soon. I'll have to see what the wolves say.
Makes sense. Be careful. I'm getting out from the open.
Probably the best we do too.
Right.
You plan to head to her tonight. You plan to head to her tonight. You let her know what happened. She doesn't know. And that she has a big...
He tried to kill Seravith? That doesn't make sense.
I am curious though. I want to speak to someone about it, but maybe not when it goes around. I'll leave you to it.
I'll be around later tonight. I'll look for you. You're not exactly hard to find in the dark.
That is true. I am not.
So who are you in this town? I'm rather new and I'm just trying to get all the faces.
My name is Arnulf. I'm the blacksmith here. Toolsmith, weaponsmith.
My name's Loretta. It's very, very nice to meet you, Arnulf. I was looking for you earlier today, but I found Lucian instead.
Pleasure to meet you. I think I recognize your... Is she wearing a sigil?
No. Well, it would be on the ring.
Never mind. I don't know. Okay. I think I recognize that sigil. It's quite a house you're a part of, my lady.
Oh, well, yes.
You'll forgive my
something.
rudeness.
I do
but
not
did
believe
mean
she
it.
wants that to be public knowledge.
Well,
Then
it's
she
Most
should
of
not
us
wear
have
that ring.
cigarettes.
Yeah, well,
She is young.
It's got a point.
Most people don't really pay attention to that kind of thing.
Nor know the
When you
house.
work
I'd
on
like
chess
to learn.
pieces for different houses, you seem to remember.
Yes. Well, it's
But I
very
will
nice
not
to
make
meet you,
mention
Mr.
of it.
Mr.
Forgive me.
Arnulf.
Is she the
Pleasure is
daughter of a
mine.
lord?
You will forgive me. I have to get to work.
All right, yes.
Go on,
I
your
won't
merry
keep
way.
you. You're a very, very, very sought-after person. There were so many people looking for you when I found Lucian.
There's a lot of people that need work, I'm afraid. Everyone's tools need repairing here and there. Right, I best not keep them waiting.
All right.
Take care, both of you. I will look for you later, Waylon.
Saw you dancing with those wolves earlier. Rather impressive. Certainly know how to use what
dancing with
sits on your back.
wolves.
Indeed. And yourself?
Sadly I parted from my sword a bit of time ago. I'm hoping to get it back eventually. Head upon my way to get into the city. It's difficult nowadays. Suppose I should put out a proper introduction as opposed to just passing compliments. Cade,
Raylan.
Shilbrouk.
Pleasure.
Really?
And you're one of the friends around here that seem to always be talking in whispers.
Friends. Well, many of us have met each other in passing quite often.
Yes.
As a courier,
Of
I
course.
do happen to make lots of travels and see many different people, so you make friends as you go. Some faces become familiar,
courier?
others show up less often. Yes.
A messenger? Is that true? Yes.
Messenger is one of the things. Packages and the like as well. I'm actually going to be partnering up with the travelling merchant as well. He has a quicker means of transportation, so taking messages, deliveries, imports, vice versa, back and forth between the different surrounding towns.
Wise idea.
Admiral work.
It is.
Everyone
It's-
needs a message to get places.
That's true, especially in times of war like these. It becomes rather dangerous to try to travel that road by oneself.
Yes, that's right. It is the warring between the humans, right?
Yeah.
I forget sometimes it is happening.
Really. What brings someone like
We
you
do
so
not
far
typically-
inland, if I may ask?
Yes.
Assuming that's not me asking too much, of course.
It is fine. Simply in a place where I have no place been, but I cannot go back to where I came from, and I am here now.
Really?
Regardless, I will see you around, Shilbrouk. Good day.
Yeah, sure. Have a good one.
Indeed.
Raylin, right? Got that right?
Yes.
Good.
I wish to have a word with you.
Me? Oh, this handsome-looking human.
I did name you.
He was looking at you like he said it. He doesn't do the thing I do where you look at one person and don't tell them about
people things.
I suppose.
Come on. Let's walk toward where we are more comfortable.
Fish people things. I heard one of the guards earlier, I think it was the guards walking around saying that the bald one was speaking much of not getting the due recognition around here that he deserves, like he's someone special or important.
He's always walking around, standing around, looking very fishy.
Wait a minute. That was stupid, but it had no business being as funny as it was. Because I suppose it was so dumb I wasn't expecting it, we'll put it that way.
Yes.
But good start. Good start.
Yes.
Well, it is a bit odd seeing them this far inland, I will mention, but being driven out, unable to return. Huh. Not what could have happened. There's a story here.
Well,
we'll get to
I'm
the
sure
bottom of it eventually.
Yes, I'm sure they'll tell you the story eventually.
Well, here's the thing. Some people you'll come across, and they are more than happy to relay the tragic tale of their life, their, tragic backstory, if you would. Some people, if they're smarter, will actually keep it to themselves unless properly coaxed out. But there's far too many people around here willing to speak simply for the sake of talking and speaking in general.
Yes, that would be very unwise.
Yeah. You can learn quite a bit if you keep your ears open, try to listen, or keep your eyes peeled. Word to the wise. If, for whatever reason, word does get out or people take recognition to that, there are rampant gangs within Ardwick, and I don't see why someone of your particular stature wouldn't raise some eyebrows and bring interest. So, just...
Well... We'll see about that, won't we?
Okay.
Well, I guess so. I mean, you do carry one of these, so I sure do hope you know how to use it.
No, yes, of course, I do. I
Right.
wouldn't carry it if I didn't.
Fair is fair.
Probably do more harm than good.
Maybe. Though, I mean, from personal experience, to be honest, I did carry a sword more often before I knew how to use it properly, because it's like a deterrent, honestly.
Oh.
When you see a man walk around with a sword, obviously
Well.
he knows how to use it, yes.
Well, but if you ever have to use it, then you're gonna run into trouble.
Yeah, it's
Sorry to interrupt, but...
been lots of trouble over the past few months.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Shilbrouk.
Oh yes, I do in fact have... Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. You're good.
Hemp fiber, by the way, if you're looking to...
How much are you selling it for?
Anyways,
that's a good
I should leave you to your business, Loretta.
Yes,
Sure,
it was
I'll
nice
see you
to
around.
talk to you once again.
Yes.
Try not to sneak around too many corners. Looking very fishy.
She has a terrible sense of humor. Huh. Loretta. I have seen that sigil before. Just don't remember which house it's tied to. Evening to you.
Evening.
So I've got 25 copper on me at the moment. Just putting that in here. Loretta got a booty though. Oh shit. Miss Lordling got the cake. Works at the bakery. Good to see you, Ralph. Super good to see you, man. Mwah. How are you?
This is refined pipeweed from a red shield estate. So,
do you have a
can I
sample?
I do have a sample right here. He will pull out a single pinch of pipeweed tobacco. You can sample that and see that the quality is amazing. The full bouquet beyond anything you can imagine. Busy day.
Oh yes. Yes. I can give you a good price for 5 copper.
That sounds about right.
Why would he try to kill Seraph?
Some man getting assaulted. Another day and I'd work.
Do I even ask? No, it gives the impression that you care. You all but turned your nose up at him, Cade. Don't go back on it now.
That would be
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course.
Something to do with what I told her, perhaps.
Oh, well, you won't do it. Never. Dumbass. He's a dumbass. Don't worry about it.
I know he is.
It can get hard to hear through the, through the helmets, you know?
I mean, sometimes.
Yeah, it's a bit tinny, you know.
I suppose. I mean, like, let's try to see. Hey, sir. Yes, excuse me. Dare I say your armor is looking rather shiny today? Your chainmail quite intact, and your stature is of the utmost masculine fashion.
I don't think he cares, to be honest.
I don't think he gives a fuck to me.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
I mean, how often do you guards get a proper compliment around here? I mean, you stand around and... I mean, you think you'd acknowledge it? I think it's just...
We are beautiful. They get compliments all the time on our ability to keep the peace at the place. Come on.
Ah, fair is fair. So is he just ignoring me because he's... Is this the same man? I can't tell.
I believe that is the same.
So either they've chosen to ignore me, or they're super... Holy fuck. Either he's chosen to ignore me, or I just walked straight through that pillar. What a beast!
But they don't have to interact with you.
How much are you paying him?
Listen.
Fuck, shit.
Adwick soldiers are a different kind of people.
No, I believe it. I believe it.
Something to the effect of built differently. Yes.
Yes. Built different.
You could say that.
Adwick soldiers are built different. I believe that. I believe that. And that shall be the word. And those are the words I shall put down in my book when I reference the Adwick soldiers. They were built different. That summarizes what could have been a full 2 pages worth of exposition into a single sentence. Thanks to your intellect. Right then, built different. love talking to the world avatars. Is that Silhouette? Yeah, Silhouette's playing the old lady again.
In the fancy robes, you look like you got a nice fresh produce. Can I interest you in any of our wares? Shane doesn't know fresh produce when he sees it. How about you, tall, dark, and handsome? Can I interest you in anything, any of our fresh fruits here?
Could have sworn I've heard that before.
You ain't never had my fresh stuff.
Of course.
Let's see.
Let me know.
Well, let me explain what we got here, alright? We have our standard apples, coming straight from the farms right outside of town, from the orchards. Then we got these. These ones, a little bit more expensive. A little bit harder to find. They come from far off from here. You look like a well-traveled individual, though, so you know quality when you see it. These cherries?
You have quite a lot of fun friends.
Fresh, juicy. Take one, pop it in your mouth, feel the juice.
That is okay.
And then these.
Down to mine. It's rather entertaining.
These blueberries. I know a place. Get some special. It's the only way you'll get them this
big fucking
big.
blueberries. How do you get them?
I know a place, man. I know a place.
Yeah, you know a place. So, perhaps one day I may learn these traveling secrets of yours. So, what are you running prices here?
You get as old as I will?
Could use some proper eats at the moment.
Well, it depends on what you want.
How much for your, like, fuck off big blueberries?
For a fuck off big blueberry, I can give you a handful, which is about 3 to 4 berries. 10 copper.
10 copper for...
And one of these berries, you eat it, it'll keep you all day. That's a guarantee.
Right then, that's about it.
Good in a pie, I bet.
Yeah, I say.
Oh yeah?
Three big fuck off blueberries for 10 copper, right?
Yeah, you give me... Alright. Yeah, just between you and me.
4. Oh shit, oh shit.
I ain't saying nothing.
You don't tell nobody? You just come back to me.
Yeah, I got you.
What can I do for you,
I'll
sir?
make sure to keep an eye on this stand in particular. Buyer's preference. Oh, hell yeah, man. Snuggled me a 4th blueberry. Look at that. Beyonding berries. That's what they are. Right.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I wonder why this scribe chose to attack. Ah! So, I've been looking all over for you. You're never gonna guess what I need you for.
Alright, what's going on?
Want a blueberry? You gave me that orange earlier, why not? Here, I have a blueberry. It's like a big fuck off blueberry. It's actually like this big at least. You should see them over at the stand over there. Man slipped me an extra one. Guess you're the busiest man in Adwick now, huh?
I wish. Wish I had with the amount of tools that I had. The only thing good that actually happened today was meeting a man that sold 5 bundles of fiber, which I can make or possibly try and make into goddamn bandages.
Well, we'll try to make our trip expedited as quick as possible. Get you what you need. So we've got 2 locations to hit up, one to the north, one to the south. I think we may be swinging by Barley Roll first if the Iron Wolves decide to throw me that way after all. We take care of what business is needed down there, and then on our way back up towards Silver fucking... Wow, name is slipping me. Silver Reach, that's what it was. When we go back up that way, we'll make a pit stop and give whatever we can to you.
Alright. Anything is better than nothing. If you can't find everything within that list, it's fine. And again, anything's better than fuck all.
Got it. Right. Take care. I do want to thank you all for hanging out today. Hope you're having a wonderful time so far. Should have put that on the loop. Cozy, comfy check in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Penguin Man. Mwah. Welcome on in. Working on a rebirth and all. Nice, nice, nice. Wow. See if there's anything over here. Nope. Need to check with him. I just try to check with him first thing in the morning. And for those of you guys who are not aware, and it's randomized is the funny thing, there's different kinds. Gift sub and donation sounds have been changed up to play to Cade's paranoia. Amongst other things. I hear that. Saravith? Wait. He actually got me with that one. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I got, look, it sounds, with the headset on especially, it sounds so real, guys. just don't use it too often, guys. Thank you so much, but space it out for the best effect. Oh shit, that worked way better than I'd intended. Oh god. Oh god. Played the paranoia indeed, no kidding. Yeah, the subs are chains and the donations are whispers.
Say hey in the weird way that you say hey.
There's something fucking wrong with you, isn't there?
I mean, God forbid I spit on this thing.
Oh, you have a glass.
Huh.
What the fuck are you carrying now? Is it still a big ass wolf?
Don't think I've noticed that before.
You've been living on a man since afternoon.
Chat, roll me a d20. Thank you so much for the resubscription at tier 2. Show that love, everybody. Mwah! I forgot to change the tiers. I forgot to change the tiers. Oh, Jesus. That's something. Well, never mind then. I didn't know that was there.
Oh, you know it to be true, though.
I mean, stop. I swear, you're going to make me just turn completely frustrated.
Well, I'm here to comfort you, of course. I mean, the street outbreak is so dangerous.
Oh, yeah,
nowadays, I
I'll
have
give
to
you-
offer some sort of help in any distress.
Sir?
Salt the rug, sir. Think of a better...
No,
Sir, do you need a drink?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Good. Do you need a
Well,
drink?
By the way,
do something they say.
have you not seen those massive, the massive fuck off blueberries are settling at the stands over there? Like Bjorning berries or something? They're like this big, at least. They're huge. Have you seen?
Bjorning berries?
Have you ever
What
seen
type
something
of
like
dog?
that? Oh, no, that's what I'm calling them. These are massive, like this big. Have you seen them? They're huge.
No, I've not, but alright.
No, I kid you not.
Like a lot of things in Ireland seem to be very big. The big ass wolves.
I noticed that, yeah. When you get a moment, just take a gander right there. Right friggin' there.
I'll go take a gander.
They're huge.
Alright, I'll go take a
Yeah, come here, come here.
I would like to see it.
It's not a plum. It's a blueberry.
Holy fuck!
A blueberries.
That's a massive blueberry.
No. Secret dies with you. Right? I'll put a shield over it.
blueberries?
Okay.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
No.
Negative.
Okay.
Seemingly with quite a deal of affection and flirting.
Well, two apples, please. Alright,
Please,
well, I got two
your-
varieties of apples.
I recommend the giant
We got
fuck off
local
blueberries.
apples.
These I recommend personally. Look at them.
Oh, really?
They're delicious, by the way. Delicious.
Any particular reason why?
Well, fucking look at them. When are you ever gonna find? I'm hereby dubbing them Bjorning berries. Look at the size of these things.
Bjorning berries? Mmm, that's
I mean, you know,
a good name
big,
for 'em.
big, big
That's a good
Bjorning berries.
name
almost.
for 'em.
It is quite a good name for them, isn't it?
Yeah, look, it's
It
it's
is.
well,
It
well,
is.
well,
Oh,
you
my
know,
goodness.
bigger is better, right?
Oh, my.
Yes, yes.
You know what?
Sir, come
We'll-
step
we'll
around
take-
here.
we'll
Let me
take
tell
a-
you a little bit about them, alright?
Alright, please show me your produce.
Going into nighttime with stop that.
Make you last
Really?
Oh my goodness.
You okay there? You okay?
Yeah, sorry, I just
Okay.
said I heard something and
Farewell.
little flesh.
What? Oh.
Nothing,
Tell you what.
nothing.
2 apples and one of the berries.
2 apples and 1 of the berries? Do you want the local or do you want the exotic? Or the
Do I need to?
Get
Do I need
excited.
to say? They'll be a wonderful snack for the evening.
Excellent choice. Now, for everything here, it's going to be about 30 copper total for everything.
For that price, worth every copper.
Thank you
I
very
mean,
much, sir. Thank you.
You'd definitely be paying
Go
much
ahead
more
and
for
pick out your
fucking
favorite.
this husband.
Here you go. And here you go.
I like this one. It has a nice shine to it. Yes,
It's all
that one
yours,
will
sir.
put nicely. There you go.
Wow.
Well,
Now, my
I don't know
dear,
why I'm so good.
I will let you be. I will let you pick
just
the apples.
paying my dues back. Yes, yeah. Look at the size of the blueberries. I'm dubbing them Bjorning berries because they're massive and
I see you will.
everyone knows bigger is better.
Yes, they are.
Was that
Perfect.
Day went by rather quick, didn't it?
Rhubarb. I'm afraid I'm out.
It is. So surprised to see you go right so quickly.
You hear that?
Like to go have a
At
little bit
times,
more
yes.
You're what?
private talk.
You going to stick around? Yes, if I see you around and I have some, I'll call out to you. I'll make sure to save some for you.
What do you hear, Cade? That's human ears.
Thank you.
Fuck off.
I believe it. Which would happen to be the
Nothing.
brother of that bloke with the other map.
It's quite safe, you know, to
Yeah, that's the name.
At least you can tell us apart like Hoffa's, unlike Hoffa's service.
What did Cthulhu do?
Oh, fucking god, it's a fucking disgusting. Oh, hello. How you doing?
Oh, good.
Oh, come on, shiny.
Better go back a few these way for the journey. Wait around too long, and people will think you're actually. People start to think you're a statue.
Can't you see I'm having a conversation? Lauren crashed, so I'm RP pause with her.
Ah! Got it. Never mind. Ignore me. God damn it. I wonder if the others know. That is a tasty berry. Mr. Travis.
How you doing, Cade?
All right. Pulls a massive fucking blueberry that's like the size of an apple out of his pocket and tosses it up to you.
Whoa!
Dubbing them.
Is this?
It's a blueberry apparently. Dubbing them Bjorning berries. Managed to get a 3 for 10 off of one of the marketers on the inside. Figured you may as well get yourself something to eat and/or save it for the road. We'll be leaving later tonight. Are you used to nighttime travel?
Aye, of course. Travel at all times. Usually don't sleep for 2 days straight if I gotta get somewhere.
Oh, really? I understand that much. I've gotten quite used to sleepless nights over the past couple of months.
Are you sure you want to leave so early? Isn't there, I mean, we could get there in about a day. When were you looking to get there by? Tomorrow?
I figured if we leave in the night, we'll be there either within the night or in the morning. Fortunately, your carriage would cut the travel time in half, so we might actually be back into town, I'd say. Could make it back midday tomorrow.
Sounds about right to me. Alright.
Traveling at night used to be easier for me. Drow, actually.
How much you buying this for?
There was 3 of them for 10 copper. Pretty good.
Might sell one of these in the other towns. Imagine it. A Bjorning berry.
Yawning berry.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool.
It does sound pretty cool, huh?
I'd sell it for 30 copper.
I wonder if he got it imported himself. It's up to you. Do as you wish. You do need to make that, what was it, 5 silver, after all?
2 silver.
2 silver. Oh, I thought you said
2
5.
silver now.
Oh, fuck. Okay, 2 silver now, and now it's
Well,
2 silver.
I did say 5 silver, but I have 3 and 4 copper on me currently.
It's rather dangerous to run around the city with a pocket full of change, so... I was only carrying about 25 copper on me actively. Stowed the rest away inside the Iron Wolves Courier Lodge. I've only got about 15 left at the moment. But,
Well, whenever you're ready to go, Mr. Cade, I'll be ready.
Sure. I reckon I still have an evening ahead of me, and if you still wish to have that sit down later on in the tavern and relapse your tale of how you ended up on a rascal's bad side, then I'll hear you out.
Of course I'll be there.
Talk to you soon, Mr. Travis.
You as well, sir.
Let me just tell Murky, you can't rightly break out in here. It's implied that there's people inside here. Finishing off my one berry, and we're gonna go put the other away. Man, I've got it stowed away somewhere. Well, we'll get a drunk Cade once he's confidently secure enough in his funding to purchase one. I'm trying my best to get that sword. Can't allow myself to grow rusty. Thank you so much for that. Last time my visit to Iandil was cut short. Maybe I'll drop by and say hello. Right, sir, welcome on in. Good to have you here, sir.
Let's say I wake into something. Eh? You say it is my fault, no?
Yes.
Not my business, not my business, not my business.
I saw something in that. Yes,
I'm curious, but it's not my business. Why is fish person angry? Why is fish person angry? Wonder. Okay. approach from the other side this time, and well, ish. Not the right time to get caught out. She's agile, she can't make these kinds of jumps. Oh. Not with chains, anyways. Dark vision. It's not the same as fog of swamp vision, is it? No, it's not the same. Fog is fog, dark is dark. Oh, shit. Hello. Careful about where you step. Apparently they put a couple of traps there. Almost fell into one.
I'm aware.
Ah, okay, good. Is Ian Dill in?
Did you need them?
I came to pay a visit yesterday and got cut short. Apparently everyone wanted to see her at the same time.
They still do.
Too many.
Traps are there.
What? Well, yeah, that's why the traps are there. Is anyone in there at the moment?
Too many. No. Silva, no. I'll find.
Apparently you and everyone else in town knows this.
Ian Dill. Hi.
Cade.
Good to see you. I hear you've been rather busy. Swung by to see you yesterday, but everyone and their mother wanted to come out to see you as well, it would seem.
To be perfectly honest, today was no different, but I had to turn away most of them because I was busy dealing with a rather unexpected occurrence.
Really? I know Soma's been aching to have a conversation with you, apparently. He's, not in the best of headspaces right now. Lacking supplies.
Nice.
People keep getting wounded. I know he was hoping to work with you again, but he can barely get outside the castle for a moment.
He also certainly has a knack of coming at probably the worst times.
That or everything seems to happen at the worst possible time as well. You know, we all did dub him as the most busy man in Ledford. Reckon that...
Something the matter?
Sorry, I thought I heard something. Yeah, he's certainly becoming the busiest man in Adwick, isn't he? I'm sorry, one second.
I'm sure there are others who will...
Have you seen Serveth at all today?
That's actually what I was gonna tell you about here in a moment. But first, Silva, could you go see if there's anybody lurking out there who's trying to listen in on things?
could go inside.
Probably.
Probably the
I'll
best.
sit at the door.
All right.
Thanks. Whew.
Two of us and Lisa were going around looking for more supplies that we could prepare a bit more medicine, seeing as it seems that news of our presence and our capabilities has been spreading a bit further than we were anticipating as of late.
People don't know how to
But
keep
while
their
we were out
mouths
there, I
shut.
had this, to a certain degree, but it's at least also given me the means to care for them. But yes, but while we were out there, I had this strong feeling that something was off nearby here. Perhaps it's a bit of my own influence starting to take root in the surroundings, but when I got here, who do I find curled up in a heap on my doorstep, blood oozing out of them, and Seraphiv on death's door. It seems that Mirandol did not take too kindly to her trying to actually place harm upon him the other day.
What?
And attempted to have her executed this morning.
Wait a minute. Back up. She did what?
She tried to harm or even kill Mirandol, yes. Because she, in her own words, said that she was now acutely aware of how much she had been lying to everyone, including her. And she actually took great exception to apparently something that went down between you and him. I don't know what that was, I didn't bother to ask. But in any case, I wasn't about to let someone die on my front doorstep, especially when they had taken the time to write, in their own blood, I might ask. Do not trust Mirandol, or at least she tried to write Mirandol. She passed out at some point. Middle of it. I wanted to know why, and I wasn't going to find out if I let her die. So I treated her back to health. And that's when the gaggle of usual people hanging outside the house showed up. Including Arn. I decided to at least make privy as to who was in there so that it wasn't a matter of keeping secrets. He wasn't too happy with that. But I also wasn't about to let anyone commit any violent acts inside my home.
You are better than most, Indil. Always have been.
I wouldn't argue that. Arn certainly seemed to make an impression that he doesn't see me as any better.
Why would that
things
be?
that went down in the final days of the changes towards the end of the stay in Ledford.
What changes?
Namely how, when I came into my own abilities and powers, I decided that using them to kill Imperials was the right path for protecting those that mattered to me.
That's exactly what it was. You used it to protect. And a strong offense in this
He
match
seemed
was
to
the
look
good
at
defense.
He seemed to look at it as essentially when I said I wasn't about to be a murderer and let someone die on my doorstep. He seemed apt to point out how that didn't stop me in Ledford. It took quite a bit of willpower not to decide to put a reminder of him and who he was talking to. Especially all the way out here. I respect him greatly, but I will not have him disrespecting the things that I did in defense of him and everyone else.
I empathize with you both, truth be told.
Cut. Conversation short, but I believe you should move.
What's wrong?
Men with
Who's coming?
torchlight, not sure who they are.
Come on,
Which
Cade.
way they're coming from?
This way, this way.
Quickly.
Take your way out. I will stay inside of the bog. Stay on the edge of the safe path.
Yeah.
This should be far enough. I don't know who those people were. I couldn't make out their faces from a distance, but they're having an increasingly difficult time with people as of late. In any case, I treated her back to health, and I made assurances that I wanted them to make sure that they were aware that I was doing this because I wanted to be the same good person I thought that I always was in regards to that front. And I told Arn as much, that afterwards he could do what he wanted and I would not interfere with that, but so long as he was in my house, I was not going to let him potentially ruin any possibility of learning whatever is going on in the core of Adwick. As for Servith, she is alive right now. Last I told her, I gave her a way out of the swamp and I told her there's an abandoned camp out over that way that she may be taking refuge in for the time being. Should you wish to go looking for her, that is. I don't know what your current opinion is of her, but seeing as she was able to escape from being killed by, and I will say exactly how she put it, a flash of green, feeling herself drop into the swamp suddenly. Seems something like this happened before. I believe she said in Gillimore. Some interference, some entity, whatever that may be. But it brought her to me. You wouldn't happen to know more about what that is, would you? I take it you do.
Yeah. I do.
Any idea who those people were, Tang?
Vakir, and I forgot her name. Apparently she has an infected foot from one of the traps.
I see. I do not entirely trust Vakir too much, but
She's taking care of it for now. But
she is capable. If it comes down that she is not able to treat it, then I will come back, but for the time being, I'm trying to keep my distance from as many people as I need to.
well, if you see me flash my lantern at the end of the safe path from here, know that it's safe to come back. I hope that you heard what I said, because I believe they froze.
I did. I know not what may have happened over the... Oh. Back. I'll wait for him.
Like I said.
They froze.
Froze.
They gotcha. Yeah, I'm busy panicking over here, actually. Great. I'll just wait here, I suppose.
You've become much more jumpy.
You're
As an
looking,
FYI, Cade, I heard everything. It was one of those weird
You're looking,
disconnects. I'm on my way back.
as thick as ever. She's on her way back. She heard everything. And, wasn't this jumpy over the past 5 months?
I also just
I
had
assure
one
you
of those weird
that.
disconnects.
But I've been given many reasons
Are we
to
now
be extra
crashing
jumpy.
because the time is being changed to nighttime now?
Especially without my sword, I feel all the more vulnerable. It's not very comforting.
Get a new one.
I'm trying. I had to pawn off my sword in order to get into the castle with the others. I actually managed to get in with the Iron Wolves, pick up some work. Did you hear that?
No. I didn't hear anything.
I should like to get my sword as soon as
Cade.
possible.
Get your sword as soon as possible. You may need it. And as much as I'm sure you would like to continue visiting Iandel and everyone else, try to keep this place a secret as much as you can.
I may be curious, but doesn't necessarily make me a loudmouth. I tend to do far more listening than talking nowadays.
Good.
I appear to be stuck in an infinite loading loop. I'll have to be back in a bit.
Well, just to be sure that when you see the lantern light, you can return. Or you can return to wherever it is you're staying now.
Courier's Lodge with the Iron Wolves, western side. 3-story building on a small hill next to the stables. It's near the bridge on the western side. Yeah. I'll wait here for you, Endel.
And if you ever get too scared, come by the mines and I'll smack you upside the head.
You know, me and mines never really have gotten along all that well.
Well, maybe that can change.
Let's hope a lot changes. Flash of green light. Walked her way over to Iandel's doorstep after an attempt at execution. What if they attempt to execute her? How'd she manage to make it out? Was it that thing again? Damn locket of hers. I'll make my way back to the top of the hill. It's getting dark out. I should need to go get a torch soon. This is getting really juicy, guys. Like, holy shit. What is that? Okay. I like how hard it is to see Cade's face with this on. Definitely has the dark circles under his eyes from exhaustion. Does this other stuff work? That works. Even though it's technically a different version of the texture. Ask, don't do shit. It's a serious face. Pissed off face. It's angry. Well, that's kind of screwed up. I miss my sword.
I think the night cycle crashed me.
Yeah, no worries. I'm good. Oh,
well, the gods seem to agree with me.
Okay. They're figuring it out. They're figuring it out.
Card back up.
Cards back up.
2, 1. Yep.
Flash of a green light and
She said she was practically teleported to the outside of the hut.
I had my run-in with Saravath yesterday. It was unexpected and I was unprepared for it. I
see.
Many thoughts, many worries, many... I'm confused by much.
I really don't blame you, to be perfectly honest.
Listen.
Something the matter?
The last time I recall something like this happening to her, I wound up with a blade in my gut.
So that's where that entry came from.
We were down in the mines
In any
in
case,
Gillimore. We were escaping the guardians that were down there, these walking corpses that were protecting the chambers deep within. She, in the chaos of everything, she got dropped, left behind. She was already wounded, unable to walk on her own. Tried to go back and get her, and the others wouldn't let me. It was suicide to do so. Tang and myself, we tried to make our way back to the cave afterwards. And we saw Saravath walking her way out. I was relieved to see her okay. I approached her.
I'm back in the map, having a scene. Picked up where we left off.
I approached her, and that's when she plunged a blade into my gut. Right here. By her own words, it was not necessarily her, but whatever was controlling her that managed to do it. There's something that haunts her, possesses her. Came with a damn locket that we found.
She says that thing is inside her now. She swallowed that locket when they came to Adwick, so that they would not try to take it from her.
She seems obsessed with it, whatever it is. That night,
I don't know.
Gave her strength. was able to walk on her own, drag herself out of the blood and mud of the cave. For a time,
It
anyways.
seems whatever it is did it again. Pulled her away from the blade that was about to cut cleanly through her neck and into, I guess, the one place that she could have actually gone help.
Whatever it was, it drove her to nearly kill me. I don't trust it. That same thing seized my own body at one point, back in Ledford, forced me to walk to the top of the guard tower and nearly threw me over the edge. I sat there at the top, clinging to the wall. I could hear cries, screams. I did my best to fight this thing, and it seemed it was only at the last moment I managed to break free. Threw myself away from the edge and...
Well then, perhaps take it as a warning then that this is what has happened and that it is still with her even now. Whatever you end up deciding to do with that knowledge, just be safe, please. I couldn't bear to have something bad happen to you.
Thank you. Han hypothesized that Mirandol and Serevith were going to attempt to kill us all off as loose ends. We should have died down in those mines.
And yet we didn't. It seems that they might be too busy fighting each other right now, since Mirandol got rid of the one true, well, I shouldn't say true, but the one close ally he had by trying to kill her.
I hope that's the case.
Granted, she tried to kill him first, but I think she's still intent on trying. She asked me what sort of plants in this area.
I'm sorry, continue.
She asked me what kind of plants grew in this area that could potentially be harmful. I will admit, compared to her, I am much more angry at Mirandol. So I told her, honestly, one thing I knew of. Is everything good?
Everything is safe.
Alright. Let's take this back somewhere a bit, more lit.
I should get back to the castle, get myself a torch. It's getting dark out.
Alright.
Actually, it's very hard to see now.
Do you need a lit escort?
I could use an escort back to the road at the very least.
You two go that way. There's a bridge that goes across the river and then leads straight into the entrance to the castle.
Thank you.
Anyways.
Thank you for the information. I will
she's
be honest.
Still out here.
I know not what entirely to believe or who to trust, or what reasons Serevith had for reacting the way that she did against Mirandol. Maybe she still has an agenda. Maybe he was... I don't know. He took me aside yesterday and tried to make amends.
Did it work?
Well, I didn't exactly tell him I planned on killing him, but I just told him I needed time to think about things. He doesn't come across to me as...
He is ready to kill just about anybody.
Is that really the case? I've always been the man to give Mirandol the benefit of the doubt. He's tried many times in the past to lessen the blow of what was about to occur.
The wounds truly proved it to me. I don't... It's just...
How do we know that
Any
he's not the one
actions
that was...
she-
Torchlight. You're gonna feel a hand on your arm. Same thing with the Indel. Follow the blue light.
Right. Being pulled up.
I have his torches.
Hillside. Closer towards Adwick.
Listen.
I'm sorry to cut your conversation short, but we need to keep everyone safe. Silva.
How do we know Mirandil wasn't the one trying to protect us, and that Servith wanted to... I just don't know what to think.
But the kind of
He's gonna
wound she
grab
had, I do not believe that she
And he's going to rush you forward. He's going to grab your arm and do the same.
Go in.
Right.
In. It's not one thing, it's another. It comes down to it. Worst case, we're free to stay here. If it's something to be worried about, especially with how dark it's getting.
I can't. I'm leaving with Travis later tonight. We're hitting the road over to... Well, I don't suppose I got that job down by Barley Roll after all. We're heading up towards Silver Reach. I've got a couple of deliveries to make and information to acquire. Should be back tomorrow midday, but we're leaving tonight, so...
At the very least, just make sure that it's no one dangerous out there.
I'll do my best to stay safe.
She would not have inflicted those kinds of wounds to herself. There's no way that she could have, let alone got all the way out here before doing with the kind of things she did.
You said she attacked me.
She was nearly dead. She told me as such that she tried to do so. Almost had him falling down an entire flight of stairs, and he was only saved from having his head slam against the ground by one of his personal guards. And they took the next day, this morning, I should say.
Yeah.
They tried to take her up to the top of the tower.
Why?
And they were going sword brought down from above to try to chop her head off.
Why? Did she say why she did it? I recall you mentioning, just say it once more.
That she realized how much she felt that he had been lying to everyone, including her. But most importantly, and I think I can figure out what's happened, is that she was particularly upset with what Mirandil apparently had said about her to you. Attempt to try to drive a wedge between you. Or at least paint a picture, as she put it. It was enough so that she felt strongly enough to try to kill him over it.
And then she also, while you were out, Mother, she did ask me the one question which I found interesting.
What?
She wanted to know what the word space means. I said that's when somebody, if you were there, I would sit over there. That is called giving someone space.
Heavy knock. Heavy knock.
She talked quite a bit about you. I think she's quite fond of you. And I told her that you would approach her when you were ready. I said you might feel impatient. You might want to gaze at him from afar all the time. You gotta wait until he takes that step towards you. Basically. I know it's a lot to take in. I was quite surprised as well that
No.
he went that far.
Thank you. I'm just confused and conflicted.
Who wouldn't be? Who wouldn't be confused? Conflicted solution.
That was the torchlight. Anyways, Dave says if you needed guidance back to the caravan, would be a good time to do it, so that...
Right, I should accept his
Iris
guidance.
was looking for you as well about what she had paid you about. Something about
Yes, I need to find her.
Anyways,
talk more.
When you make
Iris was here. I gave her a salve and healed her, and she left
I know.
with that.
When you make your way back after your job, do drop by.
Sorry about that.
I would appreciate it.
I was told that you guys been a bit
I'll
worried.
come see you.
I want to at least try to...
Thank you. Stay safe.
Check on everyone.
Thank you. I will.
Well, of course, I was quite worried. So they said,
Lisa's not
said you were
back
sick.
yet. I guess she's still with Baylor. It's past.
Come on.
A little under the weather, yeah.
Comfy check! Cozy check! Holy shit. Say something.
You have a problem?
Oh, you sounded like... very briefly. Anyways.
I mean, it could have sounded like...
Oh!
But that's another thing.
Oh, that's spooky. I like it.
Just follow the blue light.
Yeah, I'll follow you out. You remember back in Gillimore Mines, and we went back to try to find Saravith, and... well, you know.
She stabbed you.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel a hand on your belt. I suggest jumping. A dimple pop.
You don't...
Continue.
Well... apparently, when that whole debacle occurred, she was... You're not hearing that, right?
No.
Never mind. The only reason she was able to walk out of those mines and do what she did, as per her own words, was because of something that overtook her. She was possessed, given strength. I feel that whatever it is that took her to the doorstep of Iandil's cabin is the exact same thing. Torches. It's...
oh, shit.
It's Baylor. What? Oh, I need to find oh, wait, no, I thought that was Iris. Listen. If it is the same thing that overtook her, she stabbed me while she was under its influence. I don't know if...
Yes. Please ignore the exceedingly lifelike Cade statue.
What? Oh, god damn it. That's what it is. Whoop, doop, doo, doo, doop, doop, doo, doo. Cozy check, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, thank you so much for the gifted subs. What the hell? Come on. Love you. Dude, it's so spooky, man. Oh my god. It's so spooky. Yeah, it, uh-oh. Well, I'm stuck here, I guess. Okay, okay, I need to, I'm just restarting, I guess.